Oh, hello there, chat. How's it going? How is it going, my friends? Bam. We're live. We're live, chat. Little throwback there. Little throwback. No copyright sounds. Entropy played at the beginning there, if that interests you. Little throwback there because it's been a while. It's been a while. We've been asked a few times, and it's not quite as crazy. No. But you might notice there's some very not red cards. And you might notice, if you really squint, there's some interesting stuff going on, chat. Happy Monday. Let's do some Monday Mayhem. How about that, chat? How about that? Monday Mayhem. All right, what are we playing? Over the weekend, I saw a mono white devotion list. If you've been around the stream for a little while, you'll know I have tried to get a mono white devotion list to work. But I tried to do something really ridiculous with Painter, Servant, and Iona. This list is a little more fine-tuned and may have a better chance at getting us some wins today. It is mono white devotion. It's running the Nykthos package, of course, for those white pips in this case, not green. No green devotion today, chat. White pips. We have a History of Benalia in here, which is actually kind of becoming one of my favorite enchantments in white right now. Nevermore is not too bad. And border posts. Border posts. Bunch of ley lines. Let's not get targeted to the face. And let's just say, if there is some dredge out there, or if there's some Phoenix out there, Elish Norn's our best buddy. Elish Norn will take care of it. -2/-2 to all opponent's creatures, and a big 4/7 body. Difficult to beat. Walking Ballistas, Quarantine Fields, all that great stuff. No problem here. The one thing that struck me as odd, and we'll see how it runs, is 3 Rest in Peace and 4 Surgical Extractions. And I'm just sitting here like, man, are we basically decent against most decks and just hate graveyard decks? We'll find out. Inquisitor G's, what's up? Thank you for the sub yesterday. I really appreciate it. For the sub yesterday. Oh, I gifted a sub. I was like, I don't remember subbing to you. I think I only subbed to like 2 people. Well, of course. If Varos was streaming, why not? Stop on in. Don't consider it a bait to get you to view here. Although I think you've been viewing before. All right, what are we gonna do? We're gonna run this in a friendly league, and if we have time, I have one more mono white list to play, but we're gonna just focus on this. Got the Gatorades. I got the waters. And because it was a long day, chat, we got the bagel pizza bites. Gonna eat some of those, play some Magic. Let's go. We're gonna take it into a friendly league because we're gonna be chill today. Chill. Inquisition Jesus, thank you for the follow. So you were not following, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Exclamation point deck should get you the deck list if that is of interest to you. If it's not, because you want to see it win or fail miserably first, then figure out if you want to play it, then you've come to the right place. Let's see how it does. I think I had a screenshot of it. Did I keep that screenshot? I did not. Wait. No, I didn't. Craig Wescoe, I believe, is where the list came from. So there you go. Well, let's play some Magic. Friendly League, Modern, on your Monday Mayhem, chat. Kicking off the week the right way, as always. And this will be a chatting and delicious bagel bite stream as well. We kind of ate dinner, and by kinda, I mean I didn't have a good side. I had 2 sides. This is our snack. This will get us through. This will empower our white devotion. I have not played the list. I have not practiced the list. Usually I would practice them for Monday Mayhem, and that is why we're just going to call it Monday Mayhem, because who knows what's going to happen. Keep. Maybe if they're burn, we won't have too much trouble. We do have lands. They just come in kind of slowly. They might think we're some strange deck here. We also have a couple quarantine fields, which will take a little bit to get going. But if we hit 1 or 2 Nykthos here and a couple lands, we'll be in good shape. We'll see how that plays out. As always, during Monday Mayhem, you guys are more than welcome to ask questions. Not just on this deck, but any deck. I'm here to talk about Magic. Boom. Border post. Border post, chat. That's right, opponent. You can't thought seize me. Get that out of here. Uh-oh. What is this? Wild the Coddle. Oh, it's right on time, chat. We're basically there. We've basically won. Let's play this back out. Let's... Boom. Boom. We're basically golden here. Gonna win the game. Elish Norn is a favorite of yours. Heck yeah. Who doesn't like a little bit of Elish Norn? Let's see here. I don't think I need to path this just yet. Let's take a hit to the chin here. Not too afraid here. Oof. Let's play this out. And I think we're good. Now these make blue and white. Search your library for land card and reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Only if the opponent controls more. Okay. We could path our own here. If we path our own, what are we looking at here? 2 plus this activation, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be X is 1. Let's just say okay to this. I don't know if I want to give them another land just yet. Let's wait one more turn here. See what we top deck off the top here. We have a healthy life total. No problems here. That's a good card. That's a good card. All right. Let's Walking Ballista. And I will try to minimize eating in between during sideboard. All right, Walking Ballista can block and then shoot one of these down. Okay, Swifty. I actually might block Swift Spear here. Force them to use a spell to keep it alive. Okay. And then I'll just kill something else here. This is completely fine in my opinion. We'll take only 2 here. And we block the 4/5. So that seems fine. We'll definitely consider a quarantine field here. Let's make some white mana here. 4. Actually, this is enough, right? Quarantine field. X is 2. Enters the battlefield for each isolation counter on an exile up to 1 target non-land permanent. Goodbye, my opponent's board. Click, click. We just ate some creatures there. We could Ghost Quarter their stomping ground too. All right, now we need a win condition. That is not a win condition. Well, we'll just pick it up because we can replay our land here. I'm really tempted just to Ghost Quarter this. Feels really greedy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's not choke on our stuff too. So we can get just about anything. We can path whatever's coming up. They have no red. They're 9. Oh, I just need a top deck something good. Just a Tarmogoyf. Do I live in a tent? I do not live in a tent. I guess I can path that. That's probably fine. I do not live in a tent though. And I don't think I want to take damage from this Tarmogoyf. Goodbye, Tarmogoyf. Death Shadow. Wild Nakado. One, two. Done. Let's grab these two now. This is working remarkably well, by the way. Why does it look like I'm in a tent? That's a window. It's a window over there. All right, Death Shadow showing up. Okay. Nevermore. Nevermore naming what? What am I most scared of? Lazy, what's up? What am I most scared of, chat? From Suicide Zoo, basically. Maybe more Death Shadows? Those are kind of scary. More Tarmogoyfs? How you doing, Lazy? Death's Shadow. It's not the Death Shadow, it's Death's Shadow. Team of Battle Rage? That's a pretty good one, too. Alright, I have a 7-7. Yeah, Teamer Battle Rage might have been a better one. I need a win condition. I don't have to worry about Bolt necessarily. It won't hit my face because of ley line. It's probably not bad to keep the ley lines in, by the way. I'm definitely needing to block here. Oh no. Oh no. It was good, chat. It was good while it lasted. Boom. It seems that Chad is better at naming things with Nevermore than I am. Bagel. Alright. Nykthos, Knight, Nevermore, Ruined Halo. Ugh, I don't think we were getting there. Alright. These Wrath of Gods are probably fine. More Quarantine Fields are probably fine. This is probably fine. Alright, paths are good. Some creatures, history. I feel like the Nevermores are maybe not as good. We can keep maybe one in or something like that. Ley lines, we can probably trim one. Maybe. And let's not take the Quarantine Field. Let's do Wrath of Gods and Devout Lightcaster. It is the Wescoe list. They only have one basic for Ghost Quarter. We're saying bring in another one. Our graveyard part doesn't make sense here, so we're not going to bring in any graveyard cards. I feel like Quarantine Fields are right, and these Wrath of Gods are fine. And this card, like, I think these are what we want to do. Our creatures do get pretty big. Maybe Elesh Norn's not as good. We'll take one Elesh Norn out. That'll give us our 5. And then I'll take one, let's take one Plains out. I feel pretty confident I'll have enough Plains here. We'll bring a Ghost Quarter in. Nom nom nom. And we'll definitely play first. Okay. We have our land. We have border posts. This worked last time. We'll keep. And we have the Wrath of God. Does this not work? What? Oh, return basic. Oh! Aha! Oh, awkward. I'm just gonna enjoy my bagel here. Please be a land. Oh no. This is not good. Not good. These are good. This isn't good. This is a punt. Chat could punt me. What bagels did I get? Let's get rid of Elishnorn. They're pizza bagels. Pizza bagels. We totally punted this, by the way. Missing the planes yet? Well, considering this was not the ghost quarter we brought in. Not yet. If I nail a ghost quarter here, I'll miss it. By the way, my opponent's going to do a lot of damage here. 2, 4, 5, 6. I feel awkward. I think we're dead. That's on me, chap. I played like a sucker. Alright, you got it, opponent. I don't need to see the spell. We punted, but no one in chat is initiating a punt, so we're good. We're good. That was... I didn't need to see that. I didn't need to see that deck. Alright. We're getting comfortable with the deck. Let's play again, and let's play a little smarter here. Alright. Let's play smarter. We did so good game 1, too. Game 1, we were kind of getting a feel of everything. We top decked the Nykthos and everything. Oh, crap. See, I'm not going to make that mistake again. I've learned. We're going to mulligan this, even though it has the ley line here. Okay. I'll keep this. Maybe we'll find a Nykthos. Don't need Elishnorn right now. Let's put both of these in. Alright. A little way I was away from casting these, but maybe my opponent won't interact with me too much here. If they don't interact with us, then we'll buy ourselves some time. This game's really easy, chat. Game's easy. Alright. What cares about leyline? I guarantee you my opponent's like that stupid Boggles player. I don't feel like Phoenix would, but Burn definitely in 8 rack. Let's see here. Honestly, I don't really have anything for either of those. I don't have like much to gain life with. Mono red might. That's true. That's true. That's true. Alright. We're gonna run it right back. But we'll definitely look for leyline. I already have the Nevermore to name like Destructive Revelry or something. Exactly. Exactly. Maybe it's Jund. What a hand. Can't cast anything. Garbage. Mulligan. Okay. I'm going to bottom the Quarantine Field. I have a path here. We'll see if they care about this ley line. And then they're going to see Border Post and be like, what's wrong here? Ooh. Alright. That's right, opponent. You got to play it out. It's good chat. We won. We're just going to sit here for a moment. Just going to sit here for a moment. Take it in. All right. I don't know what we played against, but man, was it a tough match. Oh my gosh, is the same person? All right. I would love to play first. I'm going to keep this because Leyline's pretty broken, chat. I'm going first. I'm playing a border post. I'm going to get this knight down. We're going to jam. Yeah. All right. Leyline. Go. Land. Border. Post. Good luck, my opponent. Freakazoid. It's a little weird. It's called White Devotion Pyro Prison. It has quarantine fields. Alright. Misty into breeding into elf. Okay. Well, just play this Knight of the White Orchid and pass. Could this name Valakut? Could it? Alright, what are we doing, opponent? Arbor Elf and some green mana. Oh, crap. Black-white Poxwalkers with Vanitithe? Sounds pretty freaking cool. I'm definitely not against it. We'll play a history out here. I don't know what to name with Runed Halo. We will not attack either. We got some green devotion, spicy nexus of fate shenanigans here. Another Courser. Oh man, that's a lot of Arbor Elves and a lot of mana. Oh gosh. What is big and scary that I'm afraid of here that I can name? They have an Eternal Witness. I could name that with Nevermore. What am I naming with Nevermore here? I want to play one out because that'll help us get an Elishnorn if we hit a Nexus or a Nykthos. I'm definitely playing it. It's a matter of what are we naming. I think I might name Eternal Witness because we know they have that. Doesn't hurt to name a card they have. Alright. There's Garuk. We can name that next. Tooth and Nail. Yep. What do you got for me, opponent? Kiora. Yep. They do win through like a Tooth and Nail or something of similar shenanigans. Bird. That. Kiora. Oh, is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't need to play Nevermore. Goodbye, board. I will attack. Oh, do I just... It doesn't matter. We don't know what to name with Nevermore, but it won't matter, chat. All right. Wrath of God is good. Quarantines are probably fine here as well. Rest in Peace could be interesting with the Eternal Witness stuff. Nevermore's a question mark, and so is Gideon's Intervention. What is bad here? So, one thing we could try to do is try to like name Primal Command and Crater Hoof. This list tends to do that. They can also do Tooth and Nail and do Xenagos along with Emrakul. That's a little less likely because they're running the blue package. They could take a couple extra turns as well. Path is fine here. These ley lines are probably no good. Runed Halo. Runed Halo is probably not going to name a lot either. The ley lines, though, are really not going to... Unless they did like a giant walking ballista, but then they could probably just smash it in our face. They've been running those recently. Fair enough. Quarantine, Wrath of Gods are definitely coming in. I could see... I could see like a Nevermore over a Runed Halo, but I could also see the Runed Halo. Let's bring a Nevermore in here. And then for good measure, I want to bring in a Rest in Peace, perhaps. And... I feel like this Gideon ally is a bit awkward here. We'll just do this, though. I think the Wraths will be good, and the Rest in Peace is just kind of like a, in case they want to go down that Eternal Witness, Primal Command kind of a loop, will prevent that. Obviously, my opponent's going to be trying to ramp a ton of mana here, and so Walking Ballista picking off Mana Dorks is not too bad. And this hand's reasonable if I could draw another land. I don't think I can trust waiting and drawing another land and taking damage. I'm gonna mulligan. I need a little more. All right, this looks good. We'll keep. We'll put this on top too. All right. Play that border post. Knight might help us ramp a little bit too, and that'll help our quarantine field. It looks like we're going to, which is good. This puts it into play... Puts it in play untapped, so we're good here. Uh-oh, we're making 3 mana again. Courser? Eternal Witness, getting back Wooded Foothills. That's fine. Completely normal. Completely normal things to do. Alright. Let's play Knight of the White Orchard. This should let me get a land. Plains. And we will get this. We're looking good to ramp again. Ramping again, and then the next turn we quarantine field. I'm not too afraid. Non-land permanent. So we could nail this. We could nail this thing too. Makes a beastie. Makes a land. This is a lot going on, opponent. Please calm down. Oh my gosh. Alright. This says first strike. You're not coming through. Okay. I could tap 2 here. Play this, get a land, play history. And then that leaves my opponent with a lot of things to do. Or I can exile 1 thing. You bought Mono Red Prison in Legacy. Nice. My opponent has 2 cards in hand. How bad can this get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 mana. 8 mana. 1, 2, play this, get a land. 1, 2, and I play History of Benalia. So I'll have 3 planes, 4, 5, and this will be 6. So I'll get to exile 2 things instead of 1 with quarantine? Or do I need to just be exiling right now? I'm going to go the riskier line and just go, hey, they probably don't have anything too scary. And I'm going to get the rest of my board here. If we find a Nykthos off the top, we're in really good shape. If we find kind of anything else, we might not be. We're taking a chance here with our opponent doesn't have a payoff card in their hand or on top of their library here. And if that's the case, then we can kind of hit a couple important things here, which I don't totally mind here. We'll just pass turn. No reason to run it in because it dies to the 3/3 here. Opponent has like 8, 9 mana. Just makes a dude. Just makes a dude. All right, no payoff cards yet. An Arbor Elf. Okay, okay, okay. Land an unknown card. All right. It's fine by me. Make another. Oh, okay, okay. So we don't believe they have a payoff card here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Waiting a turn doesn't do anything, but another history here. And then this could clear the way. Let's play risky here. Play another history here and wait for this quarantine field. Again, we top deck a Nykthos and we win on the spot. We don't top a Nykthos and we're just getting rid of a few important things here. Just pass turn. All right, one more time. No payoff card. We play Green Devotion ourselves, and so we're pretty familiar with it running into this little bit of a stumbling block that it can do. They're going to get to play Garruk again. Maybe they go up here trying to get to that sweet, sweet emblem. But little do they know they're going to get punched in the face for some damage here. Or maybe they make another dude. Oh, no, no. Casting things. All right. They're empty-handed. So, like, a Wrath effect actually wouldn't be bad either. Okay. Doesn't matter because this one's going to be summoning sick anyway. We're going to have 2 bashes here with this history trigger, which being empty-handed and with a quarantine field in hand, I feel kind of good about this, chat. So these are all 4 3s. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. I can get rid of 2 things here. I could get rid of 2 beast tokens, and then a lot of this dies, and I just swing in for a ton here. I mean, I think that's the route we're going here. They have plenty of mana, so I think here we just quarantine 2 beast tokens, right? A beast token and Garruk, maybe? Because this is at that 4, so let's do that. Let's be careful here. And I think I'm just gonna jam in with everything. I mean, we're gonna come off here with another history, back-to-back histories. My opponent has no cards in hand. This feels like the correct line. We're gonna lose a couple of these guys. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. You gotta make sacrifices. Okay. They lose another dude. All right. They're at 7. I'm totally okay with this. We're going to get another go at this with this other history here. Utopia Sprawl. Exactly. Exactly. Devotion deck. All right, these will be big here. Yes, please. I don't mind jamming this little dude out here. I'm pretty confident we'll be swinging in and getting close to winning this. First strike, and then this could die to a combination here. That dies. This trades. Okay. They take 4. Completely fine with me. Alright, so now we have 5 power. My opponent could get something big. Tireless Tracker's probably not enough. Oh, Elish. Thanks for showing up. Your one-sided board wipe. And this bagel's for you. That was pretty good. Which is better? White devotion? Green devotion? You decide. Also, our opponent was on a very much a not combo-oriented green devotion, or they just didn't draw the cards. Could be one or the other. All right, chap. Something else is going on here. We're going to join this match, but if you are a sub, you have your slime ball, your tennis ball, you probably are used to using the howl emote. There's a little more than just a howl emote. I'm going to keep this. This is a good variety of good stuff here. You may want to look at your emotes because there are more than one emote for you tier 1 subs. That's right. I don't have tier 2 or tier 3 sub emotes anymore. No. We have tier 1 emotes, chat. Tier 1 emotes. Use them. Uh-oh. This isn't good. We're not that... Oh. We're good at this game. We're good at this game, chat. Let's play this out. Let's tap. Play border post. Return this. Play this little dude out past turn. He's not scary. Don't worry, Tron. Don't worry. He's just a little human nomad with his horse cow thing. Sylvan Scrying goes and gets mine here. All right, so here's the fun little talk that I have about this. And that is, when you're against an opponent like this and they don't have natural Tron here, the obvious thing to do is continue to apply pressure. So we're going to do that. Just attack. We have a turn to do Field of Ruin. We're fine in terms of this. If they go land O-Stone, we're a little bit upset because we're going to be pushing towards that and they'll wipe our board. But restore balance? No. Perfect. Expedition map. We get a Runed Halo. Runed Halo. Alright. I'm trying to remember if this has more than the Field of Ruin main. It has a Ghost Quarter as well. Okay. So. I think we're going to get in... No. Because this is... No. This only gives knights. They're at 19. We have a Field of Ruin. I want to use this as well. But I don't want to show them that I have the Field of Ruin, perhaps. Let's go searching. Let's go get a Ghost Quarter. Let's play the Ghost Quarter. Let's play a Walking Ballista on 1. And let's Ghost Quarter them. We'll Ghost Quarter the power plant. And we'll swing for 2. Then we'll Field of Ruin them next. And do all this shenanigans. And then top deck like a freaking champ. Alright, they search for power plant. So we're going to hit power plant again. If they give me that option. We'll swing and pass turn. Alright. That took some thinking. We have ways to deal with Tron. feel decent about this. This is the power plant. Don't bleed O-Stone. Don't bleed O-Stone. Sphere. I can handle Sphere. We can handle Sphere. We can handle Star as well. Alright. Horizon Canopy is actually not a bad draw either. Alright. So we have some big things here. Let's do some swinging. 4, 8, 9, 10 damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. I obviously don't want some weird natural Tron shenanigans happening here. So let's get rid of Power Plant again. I'm gonna go ahead and jam this Ruined Halo. I'm gonna just name like Karn, I suppose. Okay. I was gonna name Karn. We're just getting our devotion up because we have a Nykthos. We were gonna hit them for 2, 4, 5, 6, and ping, so we were pretty good there, and we had a Nevermore coming as well. All right, not bad. Ghost Quarter needs to come in here. Nevermore is probably fine. Gideon's Intervention's fine. Wrath of Gods, no. Quarantine Fields are potentials. Ley lines are not as strong here. Ruined Halos are maybes. Ruined Halo does kind of the same thing as Ley line. Path is probably not getting very far either. Quarantine up. I'm tempted to do the surgical to hit the Tron land, but that's all I'd want. If I hit anything else, it's like, it's all right, right? It's not great. I mean, I can bring them in. I don't think I have much else. This path isn't good. These ley lines are okay. They help with my devotion, I suppose. Let's take 2 Ruined Halos out and put 2 ley lines in case I spike one. Take these out and these 8 in. So we're bringing in Quarantines, Gideons, Nevermores, Ghost Quarters, and Surgicals here. This deck could use a Stony Silence. Path's good for Wormcoil. So is Quarantine Field. So is Quarantine Field. We kind of want to get rid of... I don't like this hand. I don't like this hand. It's like explosive, but they're just gonna have turn 3, right? There we go. That's a lot better. We'll put them on top because we're gonna be Ghost Quartering. I don't mind Ghost Quartering that either. All right, so planes. Let's play our Border Post. This is completely fine. Completely fine. Yep. Play your Sylvan Scrying. We'll stop on their draw step. Give them the opportunity to draw another tower that we're going to strip out here. Alright, draw it. Come on. You can do it, opponent. Draw that tower. I forget if Surgical keeps this stuff up. It is not. I don't think. Alright, so we'll just take a quick little screenshot of the hand only. There we go. Because I don't... Yeah, it doesn't keep it. It's kind of silly like that. Alright, they play the mine. They had 2 mines, and they're playing the Bolivian Stone. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't reveal. It's kind of weird. And I didn't grab this tower, so you guys can, like, super punt me. Alright, let's play our white knight. I want to use its ability, go get a land. Let's go get a wafer. Pass turn. They have Forest and Urza's Mine in hand, so they definitely can get there. They have also a Spatial Contortion, which, honestly, Spatial Contortion's just not hitting anything important right now. They play the Mine. They have Spatial, Forest, Expedition, Chromatic. Expeditions play Chromatic, Forest, Spatial. Forest, Spatial. They run light from the loam. No! Alright. Let's go get a land here. I'm just gonna get I feel like a Field of Ruin could be fine here. I don't exactly want to attack here, or not attack. I don't want to play my border post because it'll die. I think I'm going to play Horizon Canopy and plan to crack it. And I think I can do this. I don't think there's a 1-drop that I would want to play here. I'd be a little surprised. Especially into an O-stone. I'd be mildly surprised. Oh. Okay. What else we got here, opponent? Thragtusk. Okay, that'll discourage O-Stone from being used here for a little bit. Forgot to pop this, but that's okay because we need our lands now. Why haven't I Field Ruin? Because we've already taken all their towers. We already got those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's net 1 here. We'll just play Leyline, kind of encourage them to do their thing here. Yeah, we already surgical. I just didn't click this one, but they've all been taken here. I'm not too worried about Thragtusk here, honestly. I'm kind of okay to trade these with Thragtusk if you'd like. So we'll definitely just do that. That's fine. That's fine, opponent. We can do this. Bet you didn't expect that, did ya? Did ya? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh, it's true. This thing is a thing. That's fine. Do I want another land? I probably don't care. Let's crack this. Take a look. Take a look. Kind of want it. Kind of want it all now. There goes their Forest and Spatial. So we have no... they're all unknown cards at this point. All unknown at this point. He can't activate this right now. Is that a reason to fire this off? So we do this. Get 3. How bad is O Stone for us? What if we played this in? We get an extra pip. If we have 4 pips, we do this. Here we can do 1 to O Stone. We can beat this. Benalia afterwards. We have 6 mana across from us. We're staring down what, Karn here in a turn? Alright. I think we need to go this route and take care of the O Stone while we can. And then we'll look to do history and follow it with Elish. We'll hope they don't hit a land or are looking for Karn mana. And we'll kind of go from there. They hit a Karn, they can downtick, get rid of Quarantine, or uptick and get rid of some of our stuff in our hand. I'm planning to play History here next. It should give us enough white pips to do Elish Norn. They made blue mana. I think that's just because it was convenient. Ghost Quarter here hits Nykthos. That's a bit of a problem for us. Another Thragtusk. I'm not worried about these guys just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might be playing Elish Norn first before they Ghost Quarter Nykthos. Because we can play Benalia afterwards. I would expect them to Ghost Quarter this. Bummer. Bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're on track to do this. If I do this, I still have 3 mana here, so let's go this route here. Just kind of thinning out our deck of all of terrible cards that we have. If we feel threatened, we'll block with history, but otherwise, 1 turn here and we'll have much bigger creatures than them. And as scary as it is to take 10 here, maybe we do that. Can we do that? Take 10 and then they play a Walking Ballista and we're just upset. One, 2, 3. They can put a Walking Ballista on 3 here. I guess I have to block. I gotta block. I don't think I can go that low just yet, chap. Sphere. Pop Sphere. Pop. 8 feels healthier. It feels healthier. We're gonna make these little dudes here in a moment. Alright, another history here is kind of nice reassurance. Things will be okay. That's what it's telling us. Alright, Elish Norn. Cha-ching. Pastor. We need to avoid a Karn. So Nevermore with a Karn named would be probably fine. Captain Asia, what's up, my friend? Alright, so we have a 4-4 and a 4-7. They have 3 ones. We have the bigger dudes. We have a bonus history of Benalia showing up here as well. That's good. I think I'd take a Quarantine Field off the top here. Quarantine Field. Got this history thing going on. I can't see them attacking into me. Why would they do this? What could they play? Well, this is a guaranteed block. Do I just take the 3? Go to 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 3. Sure. Let's just block. Oh no. Dismember. Nope. Oh, it's definitely dismember. Ugh. Okay. Well, we'll manage. We'll manage, chat. We have more Elishnorns. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I think I'm full on these pizza bagel things, but I'm doing a-okay. How are you? Oof. Everything's gonna be okay, chat. We just don't have a lot going on. But man, Elishnorn doesn't want to lose this game. Pass turn, opponent. Alright, we got a 2-2, a 1-1, and a 3-1. Come on, Karn. Stay away. Stop to me, man. Okay. I'm pretty convinced they don't have another dismember. Pretty convinced. One card in hand. Stop cycling. Stop, opponent. Stop! I kind of want to hit this Thought Knot Seer and draw a card. My health has improved. We still need to be watching it some, but my health has improved, chat. Captain Asia, you have some more moats, too. Just want you to be aware. This has vigilance. It's a 4/7/3, 4/5/6. Targets to draw. Oh, target opponent. Fair enough. I think this is a safe attack here. It's vigilant. It's doing its thing. It's big. It's beefy. That's right, Captain Asia. You got the full suite. Got the full suite. Please, just keep whiffing for the next 5 to 10 turns. No card. Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Okay. Okay. Sanctum and Expedition map. We're live, chat. We are live. I don't know what I want, but we're live. Oh. Okay. Choose a card. Can't cast. Prevent all damage that we dealt. I think it has to be Karn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They'll have 10 mana for Ulamog, but they have 4 Karns, right? They have 4 Karns, right? Also, I think I just do the 1, right? Because this will make them bigger next time. I'm just going to do Elishnorn, and I'm going to name Karn here with Gideon. I think that's the safest bet, because if they get rid of Elishnorn, we're just kind of toast. And then Ugin. Ugin's scary, but... You know what? We're going to do it this way, so I can Ghost Quarter that Sanctum here. Yeah, Ghost Quarter that Sanctum. Karn taken care of. We'll do it on their draw step too. We'll do it on their draw step in case they draw that sweet, sweet forest. Let's see what they get here. Maybe they'll get a forest here. Get the forest. Show me the forest. Hers is mine. Alright, I'm gonna let them go to their draw step. They drew. Bam! No more forests. Pretty sure they play 4. Was on the draw step. Did we get him? Dang it. Dang it. They have too much. What did they draw? It's not good enough. Thank goodness. My creatures are going to be beefy here. Beefy. 6 5s. Onward. Onward, my minions. Take 16, opponent. Odysseus, what's up? 3 4. Oh my gosh, they have something. No. No. Okay, this is kind of okay though. Kind of. They had a spatial contortion. Awkward. It is white devotion. Nothing here from my opponent. They attack. I'm just gonna let this hit me. Hellish Norn should be an emblem creature. Oh my gosh, it's Worm Coil. Let's go get a land. This can't be good. Block here. And double block here. Let's stay at 5. Worm Coil was scary as well. The expedition map. Come on. Please. I'm gonna keep using this ability. I need to get rid of all these lands. Alright. I need like a quarantine field. I guess the paths would have been good. Maybe instead of the surgicals. I guess the surgical is important. Oh my gosh. So much mana. They're gonna start gaining so much life here. I can't target me because of Leyline. So another Hellish Norn would help me out here? This dude doesn't help me out. This dude does not help me out. Alright, we're gonna block with Knight because then I can search for land with this guy here. Uh-oh. This isn't good. This isn't good. No! Stop. Don't put a fate counter here. Now they just blow everything up and do 6 to us. So I need a quarantine field off the top. Everything's gone. Karn's gonna come down. He's gonna show me the way. Okay. I need a couple more paths. That was bad. Of course, my opponent had a lot of things. Okay. I really don't think these ley lines are good. We'll bring a couple paths in. I want to get one more in here. We'll take Walking Ballista out. Maybe these are all right. Take 2, 1 here. Take 1 surgical out. All 4 is a little greedy here. A little greed. We'll try this. Nom. I would like to play first. Yes. All right, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. All right, we'll get a border post out. We can play this border post again, keep ramping. By then I should be able to get Field of Ruin or something out. So let's play this dude out. Let's play this. Let's border post again, return this. Next turn I can search and then I can Ghost Quarter, which is what we'll be doing, it looks like. All right, I need a search and Ghost Quarter. Play Ghost Quarter. We just got to go after one of these. Let's do it on the draw step. I mean, I guess the draw step's a bit odd anyway. We'll go after the power plant. Got the forest. We're giving him the forest. It's not great of us, but we did it. I wish I could field, because then I could keep going up in terms of mana. All right, they get another power plant. I'll probably go after that. Someone's Scrying. Goes and gets probably tower here. Okay. Star. I'm going to spend almost my entire game plan here, I think, trying to prevent this. And that's not great. Ghost Quarter again. Do it on the draw step again. And we'll hit power plant again because it's less likely now that they have two here in the yard. All right. I could play Nevermore next. So there's that tower. They could definitely get a mine out of nowhere, but I don't have any more Ghost Quarters. I have just a field. There's the O stone. Tiki. Tron's on the other side. So this is a bit risky. The reason this is risky is if they do just one land here in O stone, there goes all of our land. Maybe that's a reason to get rid of these border posts against Tron. Land in O stone here is probably game. So then the question is, do we have to quarantine field this O stone? We probably do. I don't particularly like that. This might also be a Sylvan Scrying, which might be the end of us. Please no Sylvan Scrying. Please. You don't have to punish me like this, opponent. I know we're annoying with our Ghost Quarters and all, but with these Wayfarers, I could see a little more on the utility side. You could go get like Bajuka Bog. I know black's not in the list, but it's kind of an interesting way to go about that. My Tron friend here, we're just trying to have a good night, and so we spent all of our time trying to keep them off Tron, and they're just going to get Tron anyway. So they have 7 mana here. This isn't good. I think if they really wanted to, they'd just O-Stone here. They don't, though, so we have a chance here. It's kind of nice of them. So they're going to dismember here. We're definitely going to go searching. I'll go get my field. Do I just path this as well, or do I need to path Thragtusk? Let's path our dude here. I need to land. Feel like I need to land a lot more. And then I just have to quarantine the O-Stone and hope they don't have a payoff card here. I have to do this because an O-Stone on my mana base is just game over here. And we'll just hope they don't have a payoff card. Very unlikely. Our opponents had plenty of time to draw some really powerful cards. But if they don't, then we can field. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. I'm actually okay with this Walking Ballista. There could be much more dangerous cards. Walking Ballista seems fine here. So I can Field of Ruin the power plant because they have 1 left. They're gonna do this Walking Ballista, and then I can Nevermore whatever they search with Sanctum here. Aaron, Rudy, thank you for the follow. So that's what we're gonna do here. And then I should have enough mana to quarantine field both of these things. But I'm already gonna take 9, 10, plus 5. Oh, I think we're dead on board. I think we're dead on board, chat. I could go after these two, and then they have World Breaker to get something back. So if I field, I have 4 mana left over. It's not enough to Nevermore and walk in on 1. If I field this, they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. World Breaker is 7. So they won't cast it. The problem is that then they just pump this up, hit me for 5, and then uptick this. If I play the Ley Line out, I have 2 mana left over. I can play a Walking Ballista as well to block. They World Breaker getting something back. I just activate Ley Line here. Three, 4, 5, 1 float, 1, 2, potentially 4 more mana, 5 more mana. I think we have to quarantine field both of these and kind of just hope that it's not a lot coming back at us. I know it's a World Breaker, but I think this is our only real out. It's not a great one either, but I hit these two. Thragtusk makes little Thragtusk. Walking Ballista, maybe they just fire the 4 off anyway right now. Yeah, because it doesn't matter. They World Breaker, they just kill the one with the Thragtusk, get Thragtusk back, gain 5. So I'm needing I'm needing like a quarantine field off the top again. It's not very good. Be at 8. So obviously the plan can't be try to keep them off Tron. It takes too much effort and we don't develop our board. We would have to have something like a History of Benalia going, or something, some creature that's able to hit and apply pressure, I think. I think that would be better. We'll see what our top deck is, but I think we've lost this one. Did we lose the other game because... There's the surgical. Did we lose the other game because I attacked with Elesh Norn? Maybe. It's hard to say because they had a Worm Coil that they were going to play. Hard to say. There's Elesh Norn. Alright, we're 2-2 though. 2-2. We did win one that was a little bit of an oddball one. Hey, Brew Spy and the Spires of Brew. Welcome. How are you fine people doing this evening? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Playing some White Devotion in Modern using Border Post to ramp and get those white pips going. How are you fine brewers? How'd the brew go? Did Phage get to tickle someone? Did Phage tickle anybody tonight? All right. I think we're getting a handle on this. I feel like this has been tuned a little bit for like a GP setting with a lot of Dredge and Phoenix, just because of the 4 surgicals and 3 rest in pieces. Seems very high. The blockers are too strong. All right, this hand looks like it's got some action to it. Let's play a Border Post down because we want to get these knights down, is the idea. Spire Bluff. Serum Visions. My opponent will obviously have less or equal lands for me for this first night. But that's okay, because we're either playing a second night or a history or a Nevermore. We'll see what my opponent's doing here. Also, Bruce Spy, you got more emotes from me. You got 3 emotes now, and they're all unlocked for tier 1, which is pretty sweet, and all we ever wanted. Okay. Are we thinking they're Storm, or do we think they're like Phoenix shenanigans? If we think they're Storm, we could just name something real cool with this Nevermore. One, 2, 3 white pips. That's a lot of Serum Visions, by the way. They put 2 cards on the bottom. I didn't know they nicked those. I don't think I need to lay out this Nevermore just yet. Maybe that's a mistake. We'll find out. I can do pretty much it all next turn. Then I can name like Gifts or Grape Shot. I could name either. Nothing's indicated to me that they're Storm yet. No fetches is kind of an indicator. Alright, there's Baral. Okay, so the question is... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This equals 6, that's 7. 6 plus 6, 12, 13. What do I name with this Nevermore? What do you think, chat? Gifts Ungiven or Grape Shot? I guess I could name Grape Shot because Elish Norn's just gonna be like, I don't care about your Empty the Warrens. Let's start with Nevermore here. It'll give us more pips as well. More of those little pips. We can also recast it off of Remand. And it's probably the more important card than Elish Norn, even though Elish Norn's really really enticing. Here we go. There's the Remand. I'm definitely going to play this other Nykthos here so we can do all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, we'll play Nevermore again. I definitely want to do this, and I'm pretty sure I want to name Grape Shot here. I'm pretty sure. We'll also play a History down, make a dude. We'll activate this to go get a land. Can I not do this? What? He's not summoning sick. Oh, they have to control more. That's right. Never mind. I'm silly. They gotta control more. I forget a lot of this is based on my lands and their lands. Alright, so Grape Shot's been named with Nevermore. Basically, I'm just gonna F6 and let my opponent have at it here. I'm expecting something like Gifts here, which is fine. They have to find a way to bounce this, I'm pretty sure. So we won't give them a way to bounce it. Obviously, they can Past in Flames. Maybe Gifts was the proper thing to name here. We'll see. Past, Desperate, Manamorphose. Well, I'm going to bin Manamorphose. I'm going to bin Past in Flames for obvious reasons. That tells me that they probably have some way to bounce this already in hand. Or they're hoping to maybe get a bunch of Serum Visions here and go looking for it. We're still F6. Go ahead, opponent. You got it. Pyretic. Opponent's at 6. Pyretic. They might go super wide with Empty the Warrens as well here, which they have no idea Elish Norn's going to show up and be like, goblins are my favorite breakfast food. We'll see. A lot of red. Past in Flames has been cast. More rituals. More rituals. A lot of rituals. Manamorphose. Probably making blue. Double blue. What are we looking at? Serum here? Another Gifts package here. They don't have an easy way to make a lot more blue here, so they'll probably be looking to get Manamorphoses in here, I would guess. I'll give them Empty. That's fine. We'll kind of bait them into this Empty. Go super wide on me. That's probably what he's going for here. Empty, Past in Flames, Manamorphose, something else maybe? There's Repeal and a Noxious and a Past in Flames. Our opponent's pretty good at this magic stuff. Okay. So we've been... Is there a way not to bin anything here? Let's see here. Bin this, bin this. They just bounce and have it. But they don't have... Let's bin Manamorphose and Past in Flames. I know that gives them Noxious Revival. You know what? Let's bin Manamorphose and Noxious Revival, give them Repeal and Past in Flames. I know that seems really strange, but I'm just gonna do it because they're gonna... Pretty sure they've got whatever they need here. So maybe Grape Shot or Gifts was the better name than Grape Shot. Come on, use the goblins. Use the goblins. Well, if they have the Grape Shot, they win. Alright. What do I name with Nevermore? Gifts? Maybe it was Gifts I was supposed to name. Alright, well, we have Surgicals and we have Rest in Pieces. We'll bring in another Niv... A couple of those. Okay, Quarantine Field's probably pretty bad here. Getting an ally is probably taking way too long. Ruined Halo does the same thing, right? Just name Grape Shot. We have protection from Grape Shot. I feel like these 8 are fine to take out, and these 9. Let's just take out one more Elish Norn. Just go with this. I think we win this with like Rest in Peace Surgicals and just play a fair Magic game with my opponent. If we can get to that state, I think we're alright. The trick is getting to that fair state. We gotta beat this for the 3-2. I think we can do it. It's gonna be a little bit difficult, but we finally found a deck that cares about its graveyard. They had Repeal. I have what? Not Wear and Tear. What else could they have? Who knows? Alright. This doesn't do what we need. We're gonna mulligan this. We need something here. This is good except no lands, so I gotta mulligan again, even though we have the ley line. This isn't good. Why are these shifting back and forth? I'll mulligan this again. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll hope for some lands. Back and forth, back and forth. Alright, well, maybe we'll get them. Maybe I just don't have to play Magic here. Come on, basic land. Come on, plains. The mulligans there were a little bit hard. My opponent's telling me that it'll be a great restore to balance. It's not what we're playing. It's alright, though. It's alright, opponent. It's alright. It's okay. Please. Find the land. Come on. Next card. Come on, next card. We have some protection with the Surgical. Can you imagine if this was like the 4 Surgical hands? Just eat everything. What do you got for me, opponent? You got the win. The turn 3 win. What do you got for me, opponent? My opponent has gone quiet. Very, very quiet. Oh my gosh, there's some miracle people here now. Hello, you blue-white miracle people. How are you fine folks doing? How are you fine folks doing? We're playing some White Devotion in Modern. Getting that no-lander. We need a miracle. We need a miracle, chat. Please. Please. opponent's playing around Blood Moon. It's important. What is this card? Why is this here? Good card against Thing in the Ice. We're almost there. Now that we have every card we could possibly need, we just gotta get that. Gotta get that sweet. Whoa. Raid and host. It came through as a raid and a host, and one is in capital letters and one is in lowercase letters. I'm so confused. Confused, chat. Maybe the miracle people are here now. I don't know. We got the host, then we got the raid, then we got the sponge sandwich. Don't hurt me, Thing in the Ice, please. Please. Oh gosh. So Thing in the Ice is going to flip here. Thing in the Ice will flip. Alright, what is it? Baral Thing, Spire's Team. So they get one card here. The Serum Visions. I need a land. I need a land so I can path this little guy off the planet. Stretch it out, chap. Yeah, gonna give it a good stretch. Good stretch. All right, we have the potential to play another full league, maybe? This one only took an hour and a half. Would you guys like to see as much of a league as possible? With a different deck. All right. Never drew our land. Never drew a land. That was very uneventful. Would you guys like to see another league with another deck that I went ahead and queued up that is of white variety here, chat? You let me know. You let me know. We got some of our play points back. We can definitely jam one more here. It's got to be quick, though. It's got to be quick. What are we looking at over here? Twitch failed to get my hosting information. Well, Twitch, you need to figure that out. Let's update the stream time. All right, let's update here. There we go. Let me export this one and we'll play some White Knights to close out. Because we're just doing our thing tonight. The sideboard has been updated just slightly for some of the more recent meta stuff. But I think we can do this, right? And if you're wanting the deck list, it is up on Stream Decker as of right now. We are still live, right, chat? We are still live, right? All right. Little 2-3 with White Devotion. Not too bad. It was kind of cool. Definitely could... It's tough to say. We could definitely have probably played a few of those a little bit better with this list here. But I think as a first time out, we did pretty A-okay. Pretty A-okay. The big thing we realized is we misplayed with Border Post. We need basics. Wayfarer is really good at finding utility lands. The fact that this list, as you're now seeing, it has 17 lands, it's probably better to try to not look for your all your answers and try to have a couple lands in hand. Your border posts are really important as well. Maybe trimming a couple of these and putting a couple extra lands in there would help with some of that happens. But that's the first deck we played tonight. And we're going to play a little bit of White Knights as well, just to close out the stream here tonight, chat. A little bit of an aggro kind of deck here. We've played this one before. We're going to go ahead and jam it one more time here on League for Monday Mayhem here. See if we can't rush down some of our opponents. It's basically White Knight themed. That's basically all it does. It plays some of the similar cards that we were seeing there with Knight of the White Orchid and History of Benalia. Otherwise, it does other things with some Mirren Crusaders and some other cards here that are just trying to protect your White Knights as you bash in. Let me refresh this. I feel like it's frozen. Oh no, I've lost my Twitch dashboard. All right. Dauntless Bodyguard, a couple Knights, Mimic. It's a reasonable hand. Let's get going here. Watery Grave from our opponent. That's F6. We'll play a Dauntless Bodyguard in pass turn. Let's do this really quick. Alright, Dauntless Bodyguard, pass turn. Alright, we have a Student of Wayfare. We have this Mimic. We have some blue-black mana over there. I think we're good to try to get this Mimic down here. Alright, real quick while this is figuring that out. Knight. We'll get in for our damage, I think. Alright, here we go. I'm a little concerned that we're not actually live anymore, even though it's showing that we're live. Even though it's showing we're live, I'm a little concerned we might not be live. Alright, our opponent didn't counter anything here. Let's see here. Hold on, chat. Let's check Twitter really quick, because I can't get to anything. We are investigating the issue with loading Twitch. Thank you for reports. We'll keep you updated. We'll keep you updated. Well, we're going. And if Twitch comes back, can you see me? Hopefully you can see me. Don't refresh the stream if you can see me, chat. You don't want to do that. Looks like the Twitchums is down or something. All right, what are we doing against our opponent here? Knight of Exemplar is really tempting here. But I think I kind of want to play the Student and the Dauntless Bodyguard here. Well, we'll keep streaming. I'm going to play some White Knights. Whether you can see me or not, who knows? Oh, that was rude. They killed my stuff. Let's play Knight of the White Orchid as well. Pass turn. Well, we'll see if it all goes up there. Obviously, if it's encoding or having problems with encoding, that could be a problem. We might lose the rest of the stream. We'll see. We'll see. What do we got here? Tassiger. Tassiger's going to eat a Path to Exile here. It's no problem. A land here would be nice. Perfect. Let's play a Knight. And I feel like... I think I'm just gonna path here while I have the chance to. I have 2 indestructible pieces here. They gotta go after this knight. Poor Twitch. Twitch is struggling tonight. It'll be alright, Twitch. I believe in you, Twitch. What would this need? Need some love here. 2 level ups? We could definitely do that. 2 level ups, it's a first striking. Do 3, and then the next time we could do 4. Make it a 5/5 double strike. Level up is awesome. Level up is awesome. Yeah, because it shows I have no drop frames and I'm live still. Uh-oh. This in K command is gonna make me ditch this Dauntless Bodyguard. Kill this knight. Finlord, thank you for the follow. I gotta ditch something. Not good. 2bar, thank you for the follow. Inbelic, thank you for the follow. Walko's World, thank you for the follow. I believe these are all coming in because Twitch is now figuring out what it needs to be doing. Alright, let's play a history out here. Maybe if I reload Twitch now, it'll be happy. Can you imagine working on the stuff with Twitch right now and just like... I mean, I'll be very honest. You'd be like freaking out, right? You gotta do all this stuff. Servers are down, panicking. I'm gonna bring up Twitch support here. Alright, no action from my opponent. We're gonna get another thing here with history. Aether Vial is kind of the last thing I care to be doing here. Let's go up with history, or Student of Warfare a few times here. I guess I'll jam my Aether Vial. I can't get it up to 6 here. The Aether Vial is fine. I think... What can they splash in here that I'm scared of? Not a whole lot. Let's just swing with the 2 first strikers. I feel like I'm in a good spot here. F6 to my opponent. My opponent's got lands for days. I'm kind of afraid of like some sort of instant speed board wipe thing or whatever. But I think we're gonna be okay. Let's just bump this up 2 more. Up to 7, perfect. I mean, at this point I can just... Oh, Cryptic. There we go. All right. Cryptic got us. Now they have Snappy Cryptic probably too. Uh-oh. We got a little ways before we beat our opponent here. I think I want this on 2. Probably up to 3, quite honestly. I'm a little surprised that doesn't go on the stack immediately. Play another one here. Snapcaster Cryptic. You got me. You got me. F6 to the end of the turn. We need to find a way to swing in here. It is proving to be very difficult, though. This student is a big 4/4 smash face, though. Search for his contact. Ghost Quarter is good against that. We'll hold Ghost Quarter until it's active. We're going to send both of these up. Go to combat here. I think I just swing with everything, quite honestly. Force them to have another Snapcaster or something like that, or some other versions of removal. These 2 are first strike. These are vigilant. I'm going to play another Student of Warfare through Aether Vial and pump it up a bunch. Feels spot on here. Okay, getting Snapcaster back to do Snapcaster things. Then they can Snapcaster what? Snapcaster block. They have to block here, obviously. Take 4. Let's go ahead and put the Student Warfare in. And let's pump it up. Pump it up, pump it up. There we go. That way we can do both next turn. They're at 1. I guess we're playing into a bit of a damnation here or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Been something 6. They can't field me. So they'd have to cast something right now to flip search. They probably want search online this turn if they can. How are we doing, Twitch support? I believe in you, Twitch support. Alright, unknown. We are going to put the 1-on-1 up to 2. Otherwise, we'll leave the other one where it is. Perfect. I don't have to pump this up, honestly. Everything's lethal. It's not going to really change anything. That's an interesting one that they're bolting there. I could play this Marshal in to save this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to save it. Saved. I don't know what you got up your sleeve, opponent, but it was saved. Now if they bolt this, then it dies. But that's okay, because then they're going after the creature that's not attacking. Bwah. Snapcaster, now what, opponent? Now what? You have 4 little dudes to get rid of. Okay, command. Okay. I think we've beat our Grixis control player here. That is my guesstimate here. Getting Snapcaster. Doing 2 here. Okay, I see where this is going. Snap, bolt this. Block, block. And take this damage. Now they block. It's pretty good. Pretty good opponent. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna play the Ghost Quarter out here. They can obviously field it. And choose to keep whatever it is. To terminate. Oh no. Should we have pumped up our Wayfarer? Maybe. Maybe that was the play. Oh boy. They're at 1. Can we get the 1 damage in somewhere? I'm gonna field. We figured that. Maybe I was supposed to hold this, the Ghost Quarter until the search flipped. Now they flip. They're at 1 life. We don't have to worry about any counter spells. So we'll put this in second main here. I'm hoping they don't hit this one. They hit the 3 one, that's fine. Man, they're going all ham sauce here. They have so many K commands. It's the worst enemy. I'm not really sure how I get the necessary 2 damage through. They put the card on top. Well, we'll put the card into play here. It's kind of an oddball one. Maybe our opponent won't pay for it. Who knows? Knight of the Holy Nimbus. Up, they paid for it. Man, what I would give for this to be a Restoration Angel right now. Not even to flash this, just a flying. They are recurring Snapcasters so much. We're gonna move that up to 3. I think we've lost though. We're at 1 damage left and I can't get through. I don't think it's possible. I also don't know why this isn't stacking automatically. I'll swing. Another Snapcaster, and then they just K-command this. Oh my goodness. So many answers for all my dudes. Alright. We're going to go ahead and concede this because our opponent's clearly got us here. They just look. They have 6+ cards. We have no direct damage to them. So let's see if we can get it in game 2 and game 3 here. Alright. Rest in Peace feels like it's kind of important here. I could also see like a couple ley lines. Path is not as important. Although it did get rid of a Tassiger. Let's keep a pair of paths in. We'll take 1 Aether Vial. Let's do this. Okay, a couple paths, Rest in Pieces and Ley Lines. Mixture of those coming in. We're getting a couple paths out and just a little bit of kind of one-ofs here. See if that is enough. See how Twitch is doing. Twitch, you figured it out yet? I don't think it has. I'd like to play first. Rest in Peace is good. We'll keep this. And we'll F6 to our opponent. Hey, looks like I can reload it. Maybe others can reload it now. Who knows? Alright, let's go ahead and jam this Rest in Peace and then we'll deal with whatever my opponent's got going on over there. Thought Scours me. Okay. We lost what looked like a cavern. Yep, we lost a cavern. That's fine. Let's play a Knight Exemplar, because if I can get the second Knight Exemplar down, then we're pretty golden. We'll see if I do get that opportunity or not. Alright, we'll get rid of Holy Nimbus Light. Let's try this again. Let's try it again. Jace. Bounce. I hate replaying it. So let's do Knight here. Get a land. Play Dauntless. Dauntless will pick Knight. Alright, so I have at least 2 power on each one. This Jace is going to be kind of a pain to deal with. Luckily, they can't recur anything. Fatal pushes. And bolts. Same results if we didn't do anything there. Let's try Leyline here. Although if this gets countered, we're in trouble. No counter. That's good. So Jace can't target us now, which is good. Although I think he's just going to brainstorm it all the way out. Knight. I'd like to get a land, please, opponent. Cryptic, counter, return target permanent. Our opponent is just preventing us from playing Magic right now. They upticked here. They gave us an Aether Vial. We'll attempt to play the Aether Vial. We'll attempt to play our Knight Exemplar. The Cryptic. Okay. We do have Leyline here. It appears my opponent's decided Jace is the way to win this game. Try Leyline again. Snapcaster, that's fine. Kind of really battling back and forth here with my friendly opponent. Let's try Knight Exemplar again. Expecting another Cryptic. No Cryptic. They might play the Jace bounce game here. Or just bolt this. Or just Snapcaster. Terminate. Snapcaster. Drawing with Jace. I will be very honest here. I do not see us getting out from around this. Any creature I play is just not going to stick, is it? Luckily, this does not get terminated. It gets bounced by Jace, though. They Thought Scour themselves. Oh. Polluted Delta. Shocking. And... Bolt. Yeah, I've got nothing against our Grixis player here. Nothing. I think we're going to be conceding here. I'm going to continue to try to play things out. I understand that they probably have Cryptics here. But I just can't wait for Aether Vial to get up to 3 here. Because we're going to get hit for 12 by then. But the early Jace has been basically how we lost this one. We can't establish any threats. And they had the answers to our bunch of Knight Exemplars at the beginning. We'll try this again. We've had pretty much a play almost every turn. Our opponents just had all the answers. We're at 2. I can only block one thing. We're going to hope for a creature here and hope they both stay and they don't Jace. The problem here is they just bounce Jace and I can only play one thing in. So we've lost. We lost. Plus they have Creeping Tar Pit here, I suppose. So it really doesn't matter. Alright. You got me, opponent. You got me. You have an answer for everything I play. Everything I play. Let's go to our next match in the league. Let's go. 0-2 start. That's alright. We can bring it back. We're a white aggressive knight, mono white knight deck. If you like the deck, hit the exclamation point deck to get the deck list. see if we can't find a more forgiving opponent. I actually wouldn't mind running into Phoenix or Dredge just to see how it does with the Rest in Pieces. The Rest in Pieces. Take this off for a little bit. It is warm in this room. It is warm. It is clearly getting into spring and it's no longer winter here. Alright, next league match. Here we go. We lost the dice. Roll. That's okay though. That is okay. Alright, we're going to keep it. We haven't actually had like an Aether Vial hand for a little while. Ooh, mono white, mono white. So the Aether Vial hand will hopefully stick here. And it's kind of interesting because we play a little slower, but we'll hopefully get everything out. Maybe it's Soul Sisters. Or tokens, maybe? Alright, up we go. Land would have been nice, but we'll play Student of Warfare here. And I don't see really any reason not to just kind of try to get this in right now. And we'll protect our Student of Warfare. That being said, it's makes it, what, indestructible, I believe? Yeah. Indestructible. Unfortunately, we won't have a next turn play. Lone Rider. First strike lifelink at the beginning of end step. If you gain 3, transform. First strike, trample life length 4/4. Alright, so we're going to be gaining some life, it looks like, from my opponent. Which is totally fine by me. And we'll go ahead and get in with... I think I'll get in with both here. Obviously they can block here, but if they have anything, I feel like it's going to be a path. And I don't mind trading this here. We have our path. Oh, this is first strike. As I say, I don't mind trading it because I'm going to have to path it anyway, but... Alright, getting in here. So we do have a token strategy across from us. This will be fine. This will be fine. Another Student of Warfare. I think it's fine to play another one out because we're going to have a Knight Exemplar. Let's go ahead and attack Student of Warfare at Gideon. If this gets through, then we just plop down a Knight Exemplar. They do block. We'll just let this resolve. And we'll wait to play ours at end step instead. I'll leave up the path. I think the path is important here. We'll probably clear something. That way we can get in at Gideon. Oops. Like that card. Look at all these. 2/2 Knight as well. Alright, let's go ahead and path the Sarah Ascendant. That one's a little bit frightening. I think I play Knight Exemplar or Knight Exemplar here. And if we get a land, that'd be nice. Well, we'll play Knight of White Orchid. That'll get us our land. Play our lands. Pump this one up. Let's just swing all at Gideon here. I'm a little worried about that one sticking around. Maybe they'll kind of go in on this creature, and maybe I can like get it here with the Knight Exemplar. go ahead and activate to get one more point in here. Gideon will be at 1. We have a lot of indestructible knights now. Things are coming together. There's Sarah Ascendant. This one's going to be a little bit harder to kill. A Johnny. Alright. Putting some counters on some stuff. I'm down for it. So, what is a threat here? And do I just... I can make this double strike, which is probably where I want to be here. Let's make it double strike. Oh, no. I'm one off double strike. Let's do... Gideon, Gideon, a Johnny, a Johnny, a Johnny. We should be able to get rid of these planeswalkers, and from here, I think we have the better board state. They need something like a settle, and so maybe we play a little bit around that. I have the Benalia as well. So blocks the 5. Looks like they're going to take kind of everything else. Okay. Can just wait for our Marshal to show up here. We might actually play the Crusader because it's double strike as well. Archangel of Thune. Just up. They bring this one up. I'm gonna go ahead and flash this in to block. It's gonna be a big knight. They're gonna gain life off these two and make their creatures pretty big here. But we have an indestructible army. I think we have enough to just potentially do lethal here. Is this lethal? Cavern of Souls. We'll just name Knight here. Just gonna swing all out at them, and I think it's lethal. We have a double strike and a double strike here. I'm gonna make them even larger. Should be enough. So yeah, and this, I'm gonna pump one more time here. This will get the Archangel. All my stuff's indestructible. Just enough to kill him as well. But with one creature and one card in hand, this kind of board state just is gonna overrun them. Alright, so what are we gonna be doing here? We definitely want board wipes here, so we're gonna take our Wrath of Gods in. Otherwise, maybe this Blessed Alliance, and that's about it. We probably can take out maybe the Dauntless Bodyguards and maybe one Holy Nimbus. They're just not going to do a whole lot for us. There's an argument maybe for one Aether Vial too, because we're probably just going to play our stuff. Let's bring the Nimbus back in. Take one Aether Vial out. Alright. The hand is definitely keepable, so let's go ahead and keep that. A little flagstone action here. gonna try to overwhelm our opponent once again. We have enough removal to certainly do that. Lone Rider here. Go search for planes here. I think Nimbus might be one of our weaker cards, so we'll go ahead and play that. Trying to bait my opponent into dumping a little more of their hand here. We don't have the 4 mana just yet for Wrath of God, but we do have the path. We could path our own creature, maybe get somewhere with that. Sarah. Like I said, we'll try to encourage my opponent to dump their hand here. Let's name Knight here. I think we gotta really encourage our opponent here. So Dauntless Bodyguard and pass turn. We'll kind of leave these cool cards up. We'll attack with our flanking creature. It's always a good thing. Come on, opponent. Dump the hand. That's on Johnny. Let's go ahead and path our flying creature over there. Alright, well, we're going to go a little more all-in than our opponent, because our opponent has decided that they will not worry about dying. We'll attack Nimbus at them. We have the Blessed Alliance to get rid of the Lone Rider when it gets too big, and that's kind of my hope here. This won't kill Knight, by the way. The flanking comes into effect here, so their first strike actually doesn't kill their thing. Flanking, chat. But we do get their creature. Maybe that's a mistake on my opponent's part. Field of Ruin. Archangel of Thune. Well, we have the Blessed Alliance for that. It's a 4/5. Harry, what's up, Hal? How you doing? Let's just activate Student Warfare and kind of pass the turn here. We have the Blessed Alliance, and the Blessed Alliance, I'm hoping to get this Archangel of Thune, maybe? It's unlikely, but who knows, maybe. I'm doing alright. Doing a-okay. Alright, what do they get here? 2 Soul Wardens. Alright, so my opponent's really committed to the board here, which I kind of like. I think I still fire off this Blessed Alliance if given the opportunity here. If not, then hopefully we'll top deck that land we need. Yeah, that's right. Get in there, opponent. Target opponent attacks, sacrifices an attacking creature. Get out of here, Archangel. We don't need you. Alright. No land. Let's play Marshall here. I kind of hate doing this, but I think you kind of have to do this. We'll attack here with everything. Opponent decides to take all the damages. We'll pass turn here. I'm a little concerned that they might have something that really works with these Soul Wardens. Lone Rider. And Spectral Procession. They just gained it all back. They gained it all back. They opt not to attack. And this is gonna flip now. Oh gosh, it's 5-5. So I've got my land, but I gotta deal with this Ajani somehow. Let's see if I can swing with the team at Ajani and encourage my opponent to do something. I'm probably wrathing here, but I don't want Ajani sticking around. Or if Ajani's sticking around, he needs to be smaller. Let's see what my opponent does here. They've got to be concerned that I have 4 mana open as well. Maybe they just let Ajani go and go, okay, what do you got? Okay, they're going to swap here. They're going to swap here. Alright, they're just blocking out. Blocking out. Flanking kills the token. I'm just gonna sacrifice that because it's dying anyway. Alright, so we're definitely Wrath of God here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, so we have our knight around. We just have to find out what they have. That's the question. Oh, don't be big. 6 mana? Elspeth. It's the problem card. What's his emblem do? Little knights. Little cats. I don't think I can win this, can I? I think I'm too far behind. I can play a Mimic and a Student of Warfare. They're gonna make 3 cats every turn, though. I can't get around that, can I? Is it possible to sack Dauntless Guard, then Wrath, and attack into Ajani? Yes. Yes, that could have been a plan, too. That could have been a plan, too. We're going to concede I can't keep up with 6 creatures created every turn. That would have prevented Ajani. That being said, they have the Elspeth here. I'm not sure I could keep up with an Elspeth anyway. But your line is solid. It is solid. Alright, we're going to bring a couple more Dauntless Bodyguards in. Maybe try to do something kind of like mentioned here by Artura. I would love to play first. We're gonna keep. I could use one more land. I'll just run Dauntless out. I have the path. I just kind of want to punch in there. Okay. Sarah's Ascendant. Land would be good here. Could you really use a land? See if I can get in here. One more land and we'll be good. Field of Ruin. Martyr of Sands. Maybe they'll sack. Yeah, gain some life. Get to see what we're working against. Alright, so we have a Blessed Alliance, Champion, Johnny, and Ixalan's Binding. This guy's gonna jam in here. We're gonna just path it to get it out of the way. Obviously, that puts them closer to some of their other stuff they've got going on here. But I can't see it working in our favor. Knight is actually a really good draw here. It gets us our third land. It's really good, actually. And we'll probably play Knight Exemplar first to get some indestructible. Binding, obviously, can do some stuff. Luckily, we're a little bit diversified in our threats. Soul Warden into nothing else, it looks like. Blessed Alliance is up. We have our own Blessed Alliance. Get to sacrifice an attacking creature. Let's play Mirren Crusader out here, then Exemplar. We'll be sacking one of these probably. I imagine that's what they're going to do here with Blessed Alliance. And we'll just sack the Dauntless Bodyguard. It's not doing anything too extraordinary here. Hit for 2. Auriok Champion's going to make things a little bit interesting just because... Oh. A Johnny Pridemate. Okay. That's a bit of a problem card. Every time they gain. Ooh, okay. I'll play Knight Exemplar. It's going to gain some stuff, all that good stuff, but now we're indestructible. We'll swing with the Mirren Crusader. I'm going to leave the other knight on blocking duty. We have this Wrath of God. They have an Ixalan's Binding, but maybe they'll be like, hey, I'm going to play this Auriok Champion and make this gigantic. I sort of am hoping that Auriok Champion just shows up here. And it does. Gaining all that life. Extra land here is not too bad. Can I play Benalia? If he Ixalan's Bindings this Knight Exemplar, we're in trouble. It might be time to Wrath and then just try to rebuild. So we have an Ajani and something else. I'm gonna just Wrath here. I keep 2 things here, and I avoid them somehow binding my Knight Exemplar, and then I lose it. They have a Johnny, this, and something else. So I don't mind them removing a card. They're not going to play a Johnny into an empty board here. At least I don't think they will. Ixalan's Binding's fine here because they're going to take this Crusader probably, and I only have one other one in the deck, so it's not hurting us terribly too much. An additional Wrath of God's kind of good insurance. This is a good little back and forth game here. I'm liking this so far. Another Marshall. I'm not sure we'll be using it. Well, maybe we will. I'm a bit afraid of like a Settle the Wreckage. Do I play around to Settle the Wreckage? Possibly. Let's do a Dauntless. We'll get this Marshall. I'll play another one down. I'm just gonna swing with both. If they have a Settle, they have a Settle here. And then I have two pretty good cards. They did not appear to. Land, Johnny, an unknown card here. I think we might have it. I only have to attack with two things. I'm not going to attack with everything. They might have a Blessed Alliance. Just attack with the two. I'm too afraid of like a Settle. Blessed Alliance I think I can play around. There it is. There it was. Alright, so they have a Johnny and Unknown card. I don't have lethal anymore. It's kind of noteworthy. Maybe I should have attacked with the Dauntless. Here's a Johnny. They decide to plus it. Do I just go after a Johnny here? Is a Johnny bait? Let's go after a Johnny here. Oh my gosh. They pathed me. Looks like a Johnny was bait. Let's nail this Windburst Kites here. I don't want that around. Auriok. Gives it plus some tokens here. We are hitting a lot of our lands. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hurt a Johnny here. I'd be a little bit surprised if Auriok Champion blocks. Luckily we have the Wrath, kind of as this nice insurance policy. It's good insurance policy. Now they had Johnny here and gain even more life. I think I just take this. I have the Wrath of God. Probably be firing that off here. It's kind of miserable. I'm gonna Ghost Quarter myself here. I'm tired of drawing lands. See if we can't get rid of some of these lands in our deck. Alright. Johnny can bring something back. We have a Soul Warden here. They make Soul Warden bigger. History's not a bad draw here. Play History. And gain a little bit of life here. What can they get back with the Johnny? Convert mana cost 2 or less. Auriok. I wonder if they know the other mode of a Johnny. Windburst Kites. I feel like they should be restoring their board somehow here, but See if they get in here. They do not. They want to gain a little more life here. I'm gonna hold this path. I'm holding it because I would like to remove stuff and get this Johnny off, and I think then I can be ahead of my opponent. I keep going up with Soul Warden here. What'd you find, opponent? What else you got? Do you have your own history of Benalia? Who knows? Attack me, please. I can definitely do this path on their turn, or my turn. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and path it out of the way. They path one of mine. Certainly, I'll use. I think I'm still going after a Johnny. As much as it pains me. But then I'll have two creatures here. Johnny might be pretty good for the White Knights as a planeswalker. Come on, hit a land. I need a land for one turn here. Just one land. Come on. All right, they got Pride Mate back. Knight of the Holy Nimbus. I think I'm just gonna attack. If they want to trade, they trade. Cool. All right. Our future knights won't be any bigger. Land for my opponent. Something tells me they have another land here. Flagstone. Just F6 to my opponent. I think we might have finally gotten around everything. Alright, we're not there yet. We're so close. My opponent lives for another day. We'll attack with both. I'm not about to stop attacking here. They can't kill Nimbus at flanking and kill stuff. Uh-oh. Alright, there you go. Knight. I think I have more lands than my opponent. Come on, you're at 3, opponent. You're at 3. Alright, we got there. We got there, chat. That was an attrition matchup. That took a lot longer than I thought too. Oh, path, perfect. Alright. Let's go one more, then we'll see what time it is. Pro Tour stuff. Alright. We'll see how long this next match takes. If it goes another long one, I'll probably have to call it, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's keep this. A little Student of Warfare. We can play Knight. We can't play Banalish Marshal. What is this? What is this, Spider? What are you, Spider? Some mono white knights. Mono white knights. This is kind of a fun little deck. Does some fun things. We've had it for a little while. What do you got for me, opponent? Bloodstained Mire. Cracks Bloodstained Mire. It just seems so not fluffy. What? What? Bolt. Fatal Push. Inquisition. Alright. Probably takes Knight Exemplar here. There it goes. We hit another planes, which is good. We'll just pump up Student of Warfare here and bash in for 3. Pass turn. It is a 3/3 because it's level 2. Level 2. They would need to bolt it now. Otherwise, my marshal's gonna... They do. They do. Alright. Well, we'll play our marshal pass turn. That could get bolted right now. We're against Jund. Jund. This isn't a bolt. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Understood. Swing in. Come on, block. You know you want to. What? You didn't block, you silly. Gruul Spellbreaker. 4/4 hexproof on their turn. Dreadbore. Kills the one that I cannot protect. I imagine this stays back on defense here. We'll play the Ghost Quarter so I can get rid of Raging Ravine if needed. No real reason to run these guys in there. I will lose them very, very quickly. Fetching. What do we have? Bloodbraid Oath? Swamp. Bloodbraid. Into Thoughtseize. They can fire that off if they would like. They choose not to. Land. Deciding not to attack. Let's get rid of this Raging Ravine right now. Gives them a little bit of extra mana here, but that doesn't bother me too much. Knight of the Holy Nimbus. It'll take our opponent a moment. Essentially has flanking and can't regenerate kind of shenanigans happen unless my opponent pays for it. It's kind of a oddball card. We'll keep our Caverner's Souls in case my opponent wants to fire off, say, an Inquisition or something to just test the waters. Kind of a bait card here. Liliana, I'm not too worried about. If Liliana pitches our Caverner's Souls, we don't have anything above 3 anyway. And it's not like my opponent's countering too much here. Another Bloodbraid. Another Bloodbraid. The Dark Confidant. They may not actually cast this. Ooh, they do. Okay. I find that a little gutsy from my opponent. A little bit gutsy. The Holy Nimbus. All of the Nimbles. I'll just pass turn to my opponent. They could hit a couple of 3-drops here and lose the Dark Confidant, so we'll just let them do that, especially since they're taking damage off Bloodstained Mire. Dark Confidant reveals a Raging Ravine. That's pretty good for them. One, two. Liliana of the Veil. Make me ditch a card. Sack a creature. We'll get rid of Dauntless. I hate to like shut off this, but let's do some attacking and see what happens here. Let's just see if my opponent understands flanking here. That'll die. Let's test the waters. That will die as well. Flanking, flanking. They have to activate on this guy or he regens. Card's good. Card's good, chat. We'll hold this Aether Vial. It's not doing anything. Thoughtseize. Go ahead, fire it off. Fire it off my lovely opponent. Flanking is a tricky card. We'll get rid of the Cavern of Souls. I don't need that card. Thoughtseize unknown card. They pitch the Thoughtseize. Maelstrom Pulse. You got it, opponent. You have to activate his ability first. Then you can pulse him. It's alright. It's alright. Knight of the Holy Nimbus. Opponent concedes in shame. Concedes in shame. Yeah, so you have a 2 mana ability right at the end and says can't be regenerated this turn. Noting right above it that if it would be destroyed, it regenerates it. And your opponent may activate this ability. So if they don't activate it, the Nimbus stays around. The Nimbus stays around for a little while. Alright, Ley Lines and Wrath of God seem kind of the most interesting here. My Aether Vials are probably weak here, so we'll just pull those out. And it's not, it's a bit like a Leonin Arbiter. It kind of falls into that same category of you gotta do that, and then you use it. Our Maelstrom Pulse person, he could have just tapped, he would have had to tap for 4 plus more. Alright, we'll keep this. It's a variety of creatures, nothing too crazy here. He really enjoyed that. Holy Nimbus coming through. Alright, one of these is going to be taken, probably Crusader, because it has pro black and green, which is pretty good against my opponent. I have no way to grab that back. That's okay, though. We'll start here with Dauntless, pass turn. Holy Nimbus, chat. Tarmogoyf. Play Student of Warfare, and then we will protect Student of Warfare. And just pass turn. Go ahead, my opponent. Gonna get this history out, and then we're gonna be leveling like a crazy person. 2 mana. Scavenger News, Goyf, Dark Confidant. This is fine. They probably could get in. I probably wouldn't block, honestly. Alright, we're going to play history here. I'd rather get this history in and get some more creatures here. We can level up 4 times if we'd like next turn. A Fatal Push has found its way into my opponent's hand here. It's a pretty good card. Liliana of the Veil. I probably guess to get rid of this Dauntless, honestly. This Knight's a little bit better than this Dauntless. This Dauntless doesn't have a creature. My opponent knows about the Cavern, doesn't know about this extra planes here. Can't imagine they're going up here. There is a Fatal Push here. The Fatal Push is protecting Student of Warfare right now. Knight Exemplar is actually pretty good here. Let's go ahead and go up 1 here. I really want to go up more, but I can't. Alright. Exemplar is going to come down here. If my friend over there wants to use Fatal Push, they need to use it now. If they go after Student of Warfare, I'm going to go use Dauntless Bodyguard to protect it. This has more upside than the Bodyguard does. My opponent allows us to resolve. I'm going to attack Liliana with just the Bodyguard. If they would like to put Dark Confidant in front of it or Tarmogoyf and then use their Fatal Push, they can go ahead and do that. They can now go ahead and use their Fatal Push here, and that's fine with me. Kind of got a few things off the board. They're only going to be ticking up with Liliana anyway. Let's see if it pays off here. Bloodbraid into like a Thoughtseize would be great. Lightning Bolt. Lucky for us, both of these knights can kill Liliana and kill the 2 creatures here too. I'll let that resolve. The Wrath of God effect is kind of interesting. We're just going to hang tight here. Our knights block for us. We'll hold the cavern in case our opponent decides Liliana number 2 is necessary here. Another Bloodbraid would be okay to see here because we have this Wrath. And Tarmogoyf is fine. We'll probably be blocking here. Yep. Block. You gotta have to hope that they don't have a Thoughtseize here. They don't, which is good for us. Let's name Knight. It's Wrath. And we'll have a Dauntless Bodyguard. He's not going to protect anything. You didn't like that play much? Swinging in and activating their Fatal Push. Honestly, I feel like we win this game if we just keep the board fairly clear. We do have a Raging Ravine to contest it with, and we have 1 unknown card, which is going to be played. Scavenging Ooze doesn't scare me too much. It does eat a lot of things. I've misplayed slightly there, chat. Ever so slightly. Alright, pass turn. Student of Warfare is going to be big. Yeah, probably change nothing. We did draw the Wrath. I could see just like holding back and like forcing them to do something. Anyway, this Scooz is going to get ginormous. This was a slight misplay. This should be at 4. If I draw a card to play, then it's a little bit awkward. But if I don't draw any creature to play, then I can get this to 7 anyway. Liliana of the Vale. Sack a creature, I suppose. Sack Dauntless, obviously. 5/5 Oozy. Oozy boy. Oozy boy's gonna get bigger here. So I need something that blocks this, or path, or something. Because he's gonna hit me for 8, and then this Raging Ravine's lethal. I don't feel like I can block there. Okay, okay. I actually can't get in here because of the Raging Ravine. Don't have removal. Don't do it. I think this doesn't matter, right? Because this Raging Ravine just attacks and this isn't big enough. So I'm punished for not appropriately making this a 4-4 when I had the chance because of my misplay earlier. So I need a Ghost Quarter off the top, and then I need some way to deal with Liliana. Alright, my opponent's got it. I play Mimic, they sack, and then they get in with Raging Ravine. How are we doing here? This will probably be the final match of the night for me. More because it's starting to get late. So we'll get halfway through this league. Just how it's gonna roll. We'll hit our 3-hour mark. Gotta stay rusted. Alright, let's play first. Seems reasonable. We'll start with Student of Warfare and see if we can't protect it with Bodyguard. We'll see. A little bit unlikely. Their cards. Well, this is probably not Inquisition. Hey, all right. I see them taking Knight or Dauntless here. Maybe the Path. Yep. Mimic's cool. Let's go ahead and play Mimic. Naming Knight, so our Knights get bigger. We can play Knight and Path, like a Tarmogoyf or something. Okay, not bad. If we don't have to Path anything, maybe we just pop up the Student of Warfare 1. Bolt is online. This is intriguing. Let's do Knight here. And let's plus this one, and then we'll get in. I have a feeling they have some sort of removal here. They didn't play anything, it's gotta be removal. They bolt, that's fine. Metallic Mimic's probably the stronger card here because it's actually still around and it's going to improve all of our future Knights, where Student of Warfare is going to take a lot of effort to get everything into that. A land off the top here is probably nice for playing Marshall. If they do Lily, which is unlikely, we're fine. Land here is good. We'll play Marshall here. They want to bolt Knight of White Orchid, they got to do it now. They can't bolt Marshall afterwards because Metallic Mimic. They might bolt Mimic here. That'll still make this a 4-4. They do bolt the Knight there. And Fatal Push. And Abrupt Decay. Okay. My opponent has decided that they're going to have just all removal. Alright, we're at 4 mana. What do you got for me, opponent? You have a Lily. Sacker Marshall. Well, we'll play Student of Warfare here. It is rough. I'm gonna go all the way up to 3 here. I can't play my Path. I'm expecting Liliana to do her thing before. Please don't have another bolt. Please don't have another bolts. Okay. I'm expecting the plus first anyway. So holding up path would not have made sense here. They're probably going to have a blocker, so Student of Warfare is not going to get in. Oh, Anger of the Gods has been pitched. My opponent is down for doing other things. Dark Confidant here. Okay. Don't have a removal. 100% removals. In play, because if we don't, it gets taken away. Verdant Catacombs for my opponent. It might just tick up. I don't know. Be a little surprised. Alright. Exemplar's gone. Don't have another Lily. Please, 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 please. Alright. Nature. Knight of the White Orchid. Come on, opponent. You gotta be out of gas here. Dark Confidant's gonna be the way they win this, though. Okay, what do you get? Kalitas. That was 4 damage. A path off the top would be great here. A path getting rid of Kalitas would be nice. Let them keep doing damage to themselves. Alright. I feel like I have to Wrath. Get a little 2-2. I can't let them gain life there, and I can't let them keep getting stuff with Dark Confidant. So, we'll just have to go with it. Liliana. Liliana makes it really hard to get anything on the board now. Alright, we'll start with Marshall. Probably use Lily to kill it. Plays land. Makes a sack. We need running really good creatures here. That's not a creature. Oh, they're drawing just lands too. It's our opportunity. One shot. Alright. It's a creature. It's a creature. They just tick up here though and then leave zombie back to block where they top deck a creature, right? Fatal pushes. Up to go. Now we need running creatures again. Land's not going to do it here. This looks like that's how it's going to end. The difficulty with the White Knight deck is if we get behind, there's very little we can do to come back. Here it's just a tick down, keep swinging. Bloodbraid into Lily. They'll skip on casting that Lily. They just down tick hit for 5. I play creature down tick hit for 5. That'll do it, chat. Jund is just a little bit more powerful when it comes to mid-range versus mid-range. Because I would argue we're, I guess, not quite... And they top deck the Bolt. I would say we're not quite aggro, per se. What are we looking at? We'll go one more. We'll go one more. 10:30 is my aim. We'll go one more. It's not quite 10:30. Maybe we'll play a ley line or something, and our opponent will concede real fast. We'll go one more. We're 1-2. Our opponent's 0-2. I have the cards rented, so that's kind of why I wouldn't mind finishing this. We'll see. I was tricked. You were tricked. Could maybe make some use of some canopies? Probably. A little more drawing. A lot of the knights are humans as well, so you could probably play the marshal. Uh-oh. I need a fast start. I don't have a very fast start. I'm O-stone protected, though. O-stone protected. Mimic. Who doesn't like $80 card draw? Alright, let's see what their next card is. If it's a land, I might play Mimic. If it's not, I'll probably play Exemplar. It's a waste. I might play this Mimic. Tower. Let's play another Mimic to make everything super big. Super big. And then I'll get the Exemplar down. I think I'm safe to do this for one turn, and then we'll have big dudes. Big beefy ones. That'll never die. Never die, chat. Spear. The fear is Ugin. The fear is Ugins. Much Ugins. Urza's Mine revealed. What a top deck, chat. What a top deck. Let's get him. Get him in the draw step. What a top deck this Ghost Quarter. By the way, we're hitting for a lot anyway. We'll get rid of the tower, by the way. Get out of here, Tron. I don't need your tower. They can't O-stone. We got a path for that Thought-Knot Seer you got over there. Tron with a waste is interesting. You are correct. I don't see how my opponent gets past this. All right. We'll get a couple Stony Silence in here and a couple Sundering Growths and a couple Damping Spheres. We will take out a Aether Vial, Marshal, couple Mirren Crusaders, Holy Nimbus, and a Dauntless Bodyguard. Kind of thinning down the deck. We'll look for these cards. Maybe Student Warfare makes more sense. But we've thinned a little bit of everything down from the creatures for our hate cards. So Damping Sphere will hopefully prevent our opponent from making the Mega Manas. Knight Exemplar will protect us from O-Stones, so on and so forth. We do need lands, though, to play Magic, so we're going to mulligan this. Keeping, putting on top. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Boom, Dauntless. Dauntless into Metallic, probably more like Damping Sphere. Oh man, Mine and Tower. Got this. Believe. Yeah. Show me it. That's right. It's a good combination of cards, opponent. Damping Sphere. Good luck. Alright, I think we can play Mimic, then Exemplar. I think that's the route we can go, especially with O-Stone probably showing up here. Gubbity guy, what's up, my friend? Get out of here, Walking Melissa. No one wants you. Let's Let's play Mimic down, kind of encourage my opponent to maybe go between the two here. If they try to pump this next turn, I'll go ahead and path it probably. Like land, pump to do something here, and I'll just path it. It gives them another land, obviously, but it will only make us lose one of these. So let's do that. I can't protect you. I can't protect you. He's not gonna get the land anyway, chat. Who needs the land? Alright, let's name knights with this. Get that extra uncounterable. And we're gonna hit them for 5 a turn, which is good because they'll be at 15. So they're on a 3-turn clock. I expect them to have another walking ballista or something like that. I expect them to, but maybe they have big things and can't play them. Who knows? Sphere. Now things cost a little more. Extra path is reasonable. Go ahead and F6 here. They're at 10. Uh-oh. Ancient Stirrings. But this is 4 mana. Cost 1 more. What do you got? What do you got? Worm Coil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Path Exile. I think we're good, chat. I think we did it. We'll just hold that Plains because we're awesome. I think we beat Trump. Get out of here, Worm Coil. No one wants you. No one wants you. 5, 6, 7. They have 7. I have to imagine they think Worm Coil is probably the route to go here. Yeah, you got it. You got it, opponent. Boom. Goodbye. We got it. Beating Tron with the Little White Knights. Bringing glory. Sneak it in here, chat. Don't tell anyone. Try to do this. There, we got paired really fast. And we're right at 10:30, which is when I would get off, but we'll get this final league in so I can return the cards. Clean that league up. 2-2, opponent's 2-2. And I will say that if we're kind of like really far behind in this game at any point, we will just concede. You know what? We're just gonna risk it. Gonna risk it. We got this. Believe. Land off the top. Top 2 cards. Easy money. Opponent keeps their hand. Here we go. Let's finish our water. It's probably a creature deck. A noble. Land. Land. Land? Oh, the path. Name those knights. Student of the Warfares. We're going to do that because Dauntless can protect. We'll try it. Can't be countered, opponent. Good luck. Good luck. We have a pretty good at hand if we can hit a couple of running lands here. 2 running lands and we just... That being said, our opponent is creature based, so a little scary here. Oh no. Get out of here, Wall Roots. I can't mana Tither for 0. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Mimic down here. They'll block with Wall Roots, so we'll just have 6 here. The Mimic's really good. What they're doing is really scary. We're going to play just Dauntless Bodyguard here. We're protecting the Wayfarer. I think I'm going to go ahead and attack with both of these. We have the path up. I feel safe to do this. Yeah, Vanifar is kind of what I'm afraid of, so I'm leaving path up as much as I can. We might slow down what we're doing to make sure we're safe here. Restoration Angel. That is a great card to kill. Kind of hate doing it, but I don't need that block on one of my dudes. All right. They get an extra land here. They kind of already had enough mana to do a lot of things. We don't have to leave up anymore, so we're good to go with Night Exemplars or Histories. I'll probably do one History then. It'd probably be History, then Night, then History. My opponent plays at instant speed, I guarantee you that. It's a good draw for us. So let's do History of Benalia. I'm afraid to lose something to like accord it in something. Let's just I think next turn will be good with our Exemplar coming down and bashing in for tons. I'm doing something here. Cord for 4? Yeah. Did we just lose? Probably. We just lost, didn't we? Hey Dogfight, how you doing? If they know how to play their deck, we've lost. I don't think I have a whole lot for a creature combo deck like this. Let me see here. I don't really. Maybe Rest in Peace, because they did go once to the graveyard here for something. Yeah, they just make a bunch of these. I don't think I have anything for a combo creature deck here. It's just got to be a bunch of paths. Got a fake having a path all the time. I'll bring a couple Wraths in as well. A couple Wraths can come in here. We'll get rid of probably just a Dauntless and a Student of Wayfarer. We have 4 paths. I have a Blessed Alliance, but the Blessed Alliance doesn't do a whole lot. So we'll just have to bluff that we have a path most of the time. I'll definitely keep a hand with like 2 paths in it or something. Alright. We'll keep this as a medium aggressive hand. We obviously have to draw our paths, but with the Aether Vial we can kind of fake that we have one for a while, so perhaps we'll do that. But we don't have a lot of removal for our opponent. Noble Hierarch here. Well, this is good. As many dudes as we can out, that's for sure. We're gonna play Mirren Crusader here next, Because I don't think I have to fake a path here on turn 3. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to. We'll see. But Mirren Crusader should do a little more damage than Knight Exemplar. Wall of Roots. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I feel like I gotta just kind of... We in this, chat. We in this. Get in there. Yeah. Guess who's holding the path? We can do it. We gotta believe. 3 mana. No, because I need path up, right? That's true. I guess he couldn't, right? Now he has too many creatures, so we just gotta play cautiously. Okay, maybe we goofed by not playing Crusader there. We're just doing the roll. Path all the way. Yes, I want to do this. Up we go. Knight of the Holy Nimbus. Can read that one, opponent. You didn't want to read that one? That's alright. I don't blame you. Leaving path up. Gotta leave path up all day, every day. All day, every day. Eldritch Evolution. Up we go. Goes and gets Vanifar? That dumb Spellskite. Now what do I do? Now my path is just terrible. We'll just hold it. Because I'm going to draw another path right here. Well, we get to go get a land. And then I get to play like Mirren Crusader here. This Mirren Crusader, I guess, should already be out, right? That's the idea. Let's do this. Both of those creatures don't die. Ugh. If only it did a little more. If only I could flash in. If I could flash this in, we'd be game. Next turn. Next turn, we got this. Don't have everything. Is that card a guy and a lion? Maybe. What's it to you? What's it to you? Alright, we're going to try to get this Spellskite off the table here. Yep. I want to go to combat. I just want to go to combat before anything else happens. Let's go. Let's go. Chop, Aether Bile. Boom. Student of Wayfare. Or Warfare. Not Wayfare. Cool. Alright. Let's do some attacking. Doot. I don't know, maybe something cool will happen here. He knows I have to attack, right? It's kind of the gist of things. Dang it, Spellskite needs to hop over on here. Come on, Spellskite, drift over here. Alright, well, I want to put this knight in. Yes, this one, go. I do a lot here. I do quite a bit. I'm obviously going to level this up twice. We'll hold up that glorious, glorious path. Please don't have it, opponent. No. Maybe they sack Spellskite, right? Let's see if he ever messes up. Okay. They do this. I'm gonna nail it right here. Ah! It's like that was gonna happen. Alright, chap. It was fun. White Knights. I'm gonna return our cards here. We went 2-3 with White Devotion and 2-3 with White Knights tonight. Playing both decks. Here's the White Devotion list. Give our cards back to Mana Traders. Yes, it is a good night. We're giving our cards back to Mana Traders. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you've enjoyed yourself and enjoyed some of this craziness on a Monday, don't forget there is a follow button. It's free, it's easy, it gives you that notification when we go live. It is always appreciated for those that hit that button and support the stream. We're going to try to get back on our schedule. Our schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going to try to get there. It's we'll be on the outro stream video screen as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, viewing. I know Twitch was being a little bit odd about halfway through as well, so thank you guys for sticking with us through that as well. We will see you guys next time. Schedule is down there in the bottom left corner. We're going to try to hold to that closer this week. So I expect to be on Wednesday, but if anything does come up, I will tweet out that we are either going live or not. So guys, until then, have a great rest of your Monday, beginning of your Tuesday, beginning of your week. And we'll see you next time. Peace out, guys.